Hey everyone! We're in the second half of 5.8 right now, and if you're wondering exactly how many Primogems you can still grab before this version ends, this video is all you need. So why does this matter right now? Because we've got exactly 19 days left in this patch, from today until September 9th, and every Primo counts if you're eyeing Mualani or Chasca's reruns, or if you're saving for 6.0. Getting these calculations wrong means leaving pulls on the table, and honestly, in today's Genshin economy, that's something none of us can afford to do. Now, let me tell you about Lootbar, because honestly, it's been a game changer for how I handle Genesis crystals. We all know in-game prices are brutal, but with Lootbar, you're getting up to 25% off compared to what Hoyoverse charges you directly. I'm talking about the same Genesis crystal pack that costs $100 in-game. You can get it for around $75 on Lootbar. The process is super simple. Just enter your UID, pick your server, and boom! Crystals hit your account in minutes. No password needed. They use official recharge channels, so everything's legit. If you're gonna spend money on Genshin anyway, why pay full price? Hit the link in the description. New users get an extra 10% discount. Trust me, your wallet will thank you. All right, back to the video. Now, before we dive into the numbers, let me set some expectations here. This isn't one of those patches where Primogems are flying at us from every direction. This is a rerun phase, which typically means more conservative rewards. But here's the thing. If you know where to look and you're absolutely consistent with your farming, there's still solid value to be extracted from these next 19 days. Let's break down what's actually left, source by source, because I want you to understand exactly where every single Primogem is coming from and how to optimize your farming routine. First up, daily commissions. Still your absolute bread and butter. 60 Primogems per day for the remaining 19 days gets you exactly 1,140 Primogems. If you're skipping dailies at this point, honestly, what are you doing? This is the most reliable Primo income in the game, and it's completely free. No RNG, no skill check, just pure consistency. The Imaginarium Theater resets on September 1st, which means one full clear for 800 Primogems if you can handle the full rotation. Now, the theater can be tricky. It requires a deep roster and good understanding of team synergies, but if you've been playing for a while and you've built your characters properly, this is absolutely doable. That's 800 Primos for what amounts to maybe 2 hours of gameplay. Pretty solid return on investment. Now, here's the disappointing news. There's no Spiral Abyss reset during the second half. We got the August 16th reset, but we won't see another one until September 16th, which is after 5.8 ends. That's 800 Primogems that would normally be available, just not available for Mualani and Chasca banners. And speaking of those reruns, character trials for Mualani and Chasca each give you 20 Primogems when you complete their trial runs. That's 40 total. And honestly, these trials are absolutely worth your time beyond just the Primo rewards. They give you a real hands-on experience with the characters before you commit to pulling. Now, let's talk about the big event coming up. The version 6.0 livestream around August 29th. That's just 8 days away. And this is dropping 300 Primogems in redemption codes. This is where you absolutely cannot afford to mess up. Set multiple reminders. Follow the official accounts and have that redemption page bookmarked. These codes typically expire within 24 hours, and missing them means throwing away nearly 2 pulls worth of Primogems. And hey, I always post the codes in the community tab as soon as they're released, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on these free Primogems when they drop. Moving on, there's still leftover event content and smaller activities that should net us around 760 Primogems total over the remaining days. These include web events, those browser-based mini-games that Hoyoverse runs between major updates. They're usually pretty simple, take maybe 10 to 15 minutes total, and reward 40 to 60 Primogems each. Don't ignore them just because they're not in-game content. Also, I'm estimating about 120 Primogems from random codes throughout the remaining patch period. These come from community events, partner promotions, or just random acts of generosity. The trick is following the right accounts and being quick on the draw when codes drop. Here's something crucial that a lot of people forget about. The monthly shop reset on September 1st. That's just 11 days away. And this gives you 5 Intertwined Fates and 5 Acquaint Fates from Paimon's Bargains if you've got the Stardust saved up. Now, This isn't technically Primogems, but those 5 intertwined fates are worth 800 Primogems if you were to convert them. Make sure you've got at least 75 Stardust ready for this reset. Let's crunch the real numbers now, because this is what everyone's really here for. For completely free-to-play players, you're looking at 3,040 Primogems remaining in this patch cycle. That translates to about 19 pulls from Primogems alone, plus those 5 fates from the shop reset, bringing you to 24 total pulls for the remainder of 5.8. Now, let's put this in context. 24 pulls might not sound like a lot, but it depends entirely on your current pity situation. If you're sitting at 0 pity, these pulls get you about a quarter of the way to soft pity. If you're already at 50 plus pity, these could very well secure you the character you want. The mathematics of pity are crucial here. Soft pity starts at pull 76 on character banners, with rates dramatically increasing until the hard pity at 90. If you're currently at 50 pity and you have 24 pulls available, you're guaranteed to almost hit soft pity range, giving you excellent odds of getting your target 5-star. For Welkin Moon users, you're sitting pretty at 4,750 Primogems. That's roughly 30 pulls from Primos plus your shop fates, bringing you to 35 total pulls. That's significant pulling power that can work in almost any pity scenario. But talking about pulling on Chasca or Mualani, if neither character particularly excites you, saving for 6.0 is probably the smarter play. We're looking at new regions, new gameplay mechanics, anniversary celebrations, and almost certainly some game-changing character releases. The Primogems you save now could be the difference between securing your next character and missing out. So, what's your plans looking like with just 19 days left? Are you going all in on these reruns, or are you playing the long game for 6.0? I'm genuinely curious about how you are approaching this second phase. Drop your plans in the comments. Are you pulling for Mualani, Chasca, or team Save Everything for the Anniversary? And tell me about your current pity situations. Are these remaining Primogems enough to secure your target, or are you still building toward future opportunities? Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.